She had 7 twins and her husband abandoned her, and 22 years later they're like this. 20 years after making medical history, the world's first septuplets not only survived but are thriving and college-bound. The 7 babies, Kenny, Kelsey, Natalie, Brandon, Alexis, Nathan, and Joel McCauley, were all born prematurely and weighed between 2 and 4 pounds. The fact that they all survived set a new world record. Oftentimes, parents in this situation elect to have a selective reduction, but the McCauley's wouldn't have it. And even if they did choose to have all their babies, not all of the children would survive, until the McCauley's were born. The McCauley's were born in 1997 after their mother Bobby received some fertility treatments after the birth of their first child. The septuplets were born 9 weeks prematurely in Des Moines, Iowa. Watching all of these children being born was something that Father Kenny McCauley Sr. will never forget. For me, it was seeing each one of my kids come out of the womb, Kenny told Today. It was really a sight to see. Not only did their family celebrate the birth of the septuplets, but the family received support from strangers around the world. They got a congratulatory phone call from then-President Bill Clinton, a large house that was donated to them, a van, nanny services, and an offer for full college scholarships for all the kids to any state university in Iowa. Bobby McCauley said the septuplets' older sister, Michaela, was the best person to describe her 7 siblings. 3 years ago, Michaela wrote something to each on their birthday. Their mother said the letters perfectly described the 7, and she read parts of them. "I'll always remember the day we found out there were so many," Bobby told the Des Moines Register. "It wasn't like you-hoo, there were so many doubts. To a lot of people this might sound trite, but God determined the outcome." Learning they had septuplets on the way sparked international headlines that would chart the children's every move. After the babies were born 9 weeks prematurely in Des Moines in 1997, joining their big sister Michaela Marie, news crews swarmed their modest one-floor home. Amid the media frenzy, President Bill Clinton personally called the family to congratulate them. Oprah welcomed them on her show, and companies and strangers scrambled to help out the couple. Among the donations, they received a 5,500-square-foot home, a van, a year's worth of Kraft's macaroni and cheese, diapers for the first 2 years, and full college scholarships for any state university in Iowa. During the early months, the septuplets drank 42 bottles a day and went through 52 diapers. But over the years, the media coverage has waned and the coupons for free food have run out, encouraging the family to be frugal. And from their early teenage years, the septuplets have been helping out the family by carrying out chores, such as their own laundry. The family still lives in the same house that was donated after the births and continues to use the same van. And while the 4 boys and 3 girls are looking forward to being 16 and driving, their father, who still works at a metal coating plant, warned that they can only have cars once they get jobs. He's also up against other teenage challenges. The biggest challenge is making sure they keep up with certain things, but not keep up with certain things, trendy things, Kenny said of his teenagers. 3 of them have cell phones and a couple have iPads. The family has saved to cover braces for several of the children and the medical needs of Alexis and Nathan, who were born with forms of cerebral palsy. Both of the children had surgeries, including a spinal surgery to help Nathan walk, over the years, but they are doing well, the Des Moines Register reported. Alexis has also started taking part in beauty pageants for special needs children, taking the 2013 Teen Miss Dreams Made True Award in Carroll. "It feels really awesome," Alexis told the Carroll's paper at the time. "I love just interacting with all the girls because they're really nice." Amid the life lessons and support from their parents, the teens are also battling classes at school. Last year they began high school and have become fully immersed in activities. All are part of the band and perform at halftime at football games. 5 have run cross-country, another wrestles, 1 plays soccer, and another enters speech contests, while 6 were on the honor roll, the Register reported. "It's fun to see the work pay off," Bobby said of her children. As their lives have become busier, they've fallen from television screens and magazines, from Time magazine to Dateline NBC, that they regularly grace throughout their childhoods. While Bobby said she missed the media, the children are less bothered. "It was kinda cool, but in other ways I never liked it, all these cameras following you around everywhere," Nathan said. The family are also well aware that they luckily avoided the days of reality TV and didn't get sucked into appearing with their children on a show to help pay the bills. Putting their former celebrity behind them, the children are now considering their futures. Brandon plans on going into military service after school, while Kenny hopes to work in construction, Nathan in science, Joel in computers, Kelsey in cosmetology, and Alexis and Natalie in teaching. But while they admit it's a transition phase, they know one thing for sure. "You never have to worry," Kenny Jr. said, "that you're alone. It'll be definitely weird at first," Kenny Sr. said before his kids went off to college. "It'll be easier in the sense of less groceries and more freedom to do things, but harder in the sense of wondering how each is doing with classes, basic training, and just daily concern for their well-being."